Reploids. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ramblin' Reploids. My name is Coleman X, and today I am joined by...
SprinqGueen! Coleman, I've got a question for you.
I hopefully have an answer.
Are you down with the Cygnus?
Ooh, I am. Down with the Cygnus. Oops! All Sigma, Part 1.
Oh!
Oh! Okay, so he may be completely overplayed as a character, but my god, he's had some cool designs.
He really has.
So today we're going to discuss half of the normal Sigma designs, and the rest will be coming soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Base Sigmas.
Yes. We got the base Sigmas, X1 through 4, and maybe a few extra sprinkled in. So, if you're ready, let's just get right down to it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Before we get into the actual games, let's start with this cool beta one, because you can see already how it became X1 Sigma.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. He's got cool baggy pants, and that's how you know
He's got like the Douglas pants, kinda. Can't forget Douglas.
Who?
Douglas.
Oh, Doug. Oh, okay. All right. But you can see exactly why they didn't go with this design. It's only 4 stars.
Oh my gosh. I do like the star design though. It really shows that he's like the commander.
Mm-hmm.
Although, the one thing I'm not behind is that the feet are smaller than like the legs and like the thickness.
Oh my god. He's not down with the thickness at all.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, it's gonna be one of those nights.
He doesn't match the other characters, so like I'm glad that they changed that. He's got those Aladdin pants, you know?
His crotch protector, very tiny. You know, it's like just enough to cover.
I guess that's all he needs.
Yeah, it's just, you know, he doesn't have anything to prove to anybody. Look at that. Look at his face. He's just angry. But I do like the original Maverick symbol with like the W inside the snake mouth. Like, so cool.
Yeah, but I do love the one that we got though.
Oh yeah. That one's infinitely better. But this is a cool idea. Like, even, you know, back then it was like, oh,
this is Snake Man's
Sigma
army.
virus. Yo, Snake Man. But, you know, it was like Wily had a connection to, you know, the Maverick stuff, even back in these early stages, and I think that's really cool. But I am glad it went with the proper, you know, Sigma letter, but dressed up like a wolf. That was very cool.
Yeah.
I remember when I first, you know, realized that it wasn't just a random shape. Yeah, like when I was a kid, it's like, oh, this is something. This is cool. I'm learning more from Mega Man X than I am in school.
And I love that the wolf motif like shows up with Vilgarder and like the final Sigma.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Imagine if Sigma was a snake at the end.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, what would that look like? I mean, he'd have to be if that was his logo. Just saying.
Yeah. He'd have to be a bald snake man.
He's already bald, so just a
Yep.
just Snake
Halfway
Man,
there.
just like a snake head on him. Yeah, that would be terrible.
He would just grow a snake tail, or he'd just fall on his belly and start crawling around.
A snake Maverick would be cool though. Like sometime along.
I'm surprised they haven't done that.
I mean, it's gonna be like the same issue as Snake Man, where he's a reptile. He's like a lizard because he has legs. So why is he a snake?
Because it's cool.
But yeah, going back to the beta design, I like the spikes sticking out of his sides. They're like bones or like a pointy fish or something.
He's really,
I kind of like it.
He's really into it, yeah. Because it's like that weird backpack thing that, you know, Sigma ends up with the
He's
spikes
still got
coming
it.
out, and
He's
but
got it on
it's
the top
just
too.
yeah, exactly. It just went like way too hard, and he's like just throwing it all down. And I think that's funny.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense if you, like, run into him and you take damage if he's got literal spikes on him. Just saying.
That's true. I was gonna say he fell a little bit too far and some of his ribs are sticking out, but I like that one better.
Oh, gross. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a species of toad that, like, does that. It, like, sticks out bones or something. Ugh.
Ah.
Gross. Oh, yeah, and then the,
welcome to Ramblin' Reploids, where we talk about the anatomy
sorry to
of
give
toads.
you, weird toad facts, but that's a real thing.
Toad fact of the day.
Toad Man! Let's bring him on. Special guest.
Hey guys, it's me, Toad Man.
That creepy, Ruby Spears face.
The Ruby Spears.
Yeah! That, just on the whole video. Maybe I could voice him. I doubt it. I'd be bad. But, going back to the Sigma Beta design.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got the... He's got the Dark Magician shoulder piece.
Well, his dark magic attack is, spreading the Sigma virus.
You gotta invert the colors right now.
Look at that.
Dark magic attack.
That was my
Although-
points.
They are kind of cool. Although they did get simplified with his actual design.
Yeah,
Kinda like 'em.
they got simplified, but yeah, I don't know. I think they're a bit too complicated for me. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I can dig it. It's a weird thing. I could see them like when he's going to like a formal dinner or something. He just like folds them up because it looks like a paper fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just folds up into his dinnerware. He just looks so funny. But X1 Sigma
Oh yeah. Let's
is
move on.
just look at this guy.
He's got the cool factor to him.
He does. Like it's
That guy was trying too hard. The beta design, he was a little too aggressive. He like knows he's cool and powerful.
Yeah, he barely even has to try. Like he's not putting any effort into his pose. He's just sitting there with a sword to his side. He just looks cool, and he's got like floppy boots, which is
And washboard abs. What?
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm glad they. If we go back quickly to the beta design, he's got like a gut in that that second image. Actually, in both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little chunky. And then he got shredded.
He got shredded. Yeah, okay, so that was when they recorded the pilot, he was a little bit out of shape and they're like, "Well, you can be the main villain, but you got to step it up a little." And he got really serious about it.
I got to ask you, do you think Dr. Kane has a Sigma chin underneath his beard? Cuz that's my headcanon.
Oh, man, I hope so, cuz that's the best thing ever.
I mean, it's his son basically, so
Mhm.
yeah, he's got to have the.
Oh, I want
He had
that.
to have made it like based on himself.
I built you in my
really
image.
tall and really buff.
I built you in my image. I gave you no hair.
He's bald, yeah.
My chin.
Yeah. I made you in my image. That was good.
Oh, man. I love the idea of Kane having this giant butt chin. That's so funny. Or maybe Kane, when he was younger, he always had really bad acne. He always had one like right in the middle of his forehead. That's why he gave that gem to. That's why he gave the gem to Sigma.
That is so stupid.
Oh
my God.
When we were kids, my friend always called it like when he shot lasers from that, he always called it the pimple beam. I was like, okay, that's what it's called.
That's nasty. Yo, don't get hit by that, guys. That's not okay. That's not sanitary.
Okay. But you know what? Looking back on this, yeah, the cod piece also just enough to do the job, and that's that's okay. Sigma, you do you. You're gonna.
It didn't really change at all.
No, he just like that's what the abs are for. It's to distract you.
I feel like we have to bring up the Buzz Lightyear similarities just because so many people think of that. With the color
yeah.
scheme and the baldness.
What year did Toy Story come out?
1995, November 22nd.
Oh, looks like Sigma is the original Buzz Lightyear.
Ooh! Take that.
Tim Allen.
Is he the one who designed Buzz Lightyear? Is that what you're going with?
No, he is Buzz Lightyear.
I know!
Oh man, now I want to see Sigma voiced by Tim Allen.
We gotta, like, get a good voice clip and, like, match it up with, like, the, what's it called? Day of Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Just a little sample.
It's falling with style. So, this is the most enduring design for Sigma. You know, like this is generally the one. You know, when you say Sigma, this is what is going to come to mind to most people, and I think it's really cool. What, 15 or so years later, this was revisited in Maverick Hunter X. Very faithfully. Like, it's, you know, like the art style evolved, his cape looks less like a carpet, the shoulder pads are different, but basically the same design, but man, he looks a lot more intimidating.
He's got, like, tree trunk legs. Like, yeah, they beefed up the legs for sure.
Like, well, we already gave him abs, so what can we do? The legs!
It's gotta be the legs.
But it's I don't know, just X1 Sigma overall is a really brilliant design. It's so good. It looks military and it looks bad guy at the same time. And he's buff as hell. Look at him. I'm scared. I'm intimidated by this man.
A friend of mine referred to, like, going to the gym as, like, trying to get the washboard Sigma abs, and I, like, lost it. That's the real goal.
That's
Sigma
funny.
abs.
I think one of my favorite things about this design is the X4 flashback, you know, with Zero versus Sigma, and when he's got, like, part of his face ripped off and he's got, like, you know, like one of the scars, it just, I don't know, it just looks so cool. You know, it made that design look even cooler because it's like, oh man, he's all ripped up. Now what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea because, like, why would someone make a like a robot that's meant to, like, protect people, like, look so, like, creepy? And the shredded, like, the eye holes, like, that makes sense to me. Like, it just works.
Yeah. It's so cool. And I guess special shout out to Commander Sigma, which is just this design without the scars and without the spikes. But the more important one is Sigma with a C from Ruby Spears. He's just a grumpy Gus. And X is just like, this is what I have to deal with.
He's got a big old potato head.
He's got a low cut shirt, so you can see some of that chest.
I mean, with, like, the flesh colored neck that X has, I mean, it makes sense. At least it's consistent, but it's not.
That's not the way. That's not the way. That's like the one
wrong
mistake. Yeah. Oh man, I hate the flesh colored neck.
At least the person who drew and colored this one, like, that one cell. Yeah, they got it, at least. In the wrong way.
Yeah. They're trying, buddy, they're trying. Oh man, but yeah, X1 Sigma is gonna live on forever. It's so good, and as we'll see later, more so in the next episode, that the design cues from X1 Sigma carry over really far. But right now, we're getting our adamantium rage.
Oh yeah.
We've got Neo Sigma, as they called him. X2 Sigma. Just this one is just it's Sigma with all the capsules. You know, he got extra dangerous.
It's got all the colors too.
Yeah, he's someone barfed out a Crayola box and Sigma was in the line of fire.
I love that he has the big dumb cape with the big old like collar that all of the X hunters have.
Yes.
It's a choice, and I'm glad that they all went with it.
I want to believe that it's the same cape that comes back for X4, but we'll get there. But yeah, it's cool because it's stupid, and in this other picture, the collar looks more like a hood, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm very okay with that.
He's got a weird peanut head in that second image.
Oh, little peanut head. But it's definitely the same guy. He's just a lot more ornate. He's back, baby. It's Sigma now in Pog form.
I like how they turned up all like the shoes and then like the shoulders to make them pointier.
Yeah, he's the pointiest dude in the world.
Yeah, look at all these points. So many angles.
I do want his belt though, just with the Sigma logo right in the middle. Like that's a cool belt.
Yo.
I would wear a big loud red belt with a Sigma insignia on the front. I think it's really cool. But one thing about this that I love, and it has nothing to do with the design, really. I know I'm breaking the rules, but his main attack is basically Electric Spark, which was his, X1 Sigma's weakness. And I thought that was gonna be, something going forward. Like X3 Sigma would have had Sonic Slicer, in some way. I guess throwing the shield.
Like he trained in between.
Yeah, his training
He got
arc.
stronger. Yeah, that's such a cool idea. That would have been. Oh.
Maybe throwing
really
his
cool.
shield is kind of like Sonic Slicer if I really want to squint. But I don't know. I thought that was such a cool idea that he turned his weakness into a strength.
That's my headcanon now. That's cool.
It's very cool. But no, this design is good. I don't think it's as strong.
I think it's too many colors. Although,
Yeah,
I know that
yeah.
all the Mavericks look like that, where they just throw a bunch of colors to make it look like evil. That is kind of how it works, though. You just take colors that kind of clash. But he's got all the colors going on. All right, that's all I have to say about X2 Sigma. So let's move on to X3.
Okay. I love this one. It's so weird, but I love it.
I don't know why, but I associate the X3 designs with a crab. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I guess it's the legs, but it's not just this one. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just reference it so slightly, but yeah, going on from the base form, Kaiser Sigma kind of looks like a crab to me too.
Well, he was feeling crabby that day.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Oof.
Oof. What?
But
one
yeah,
thing.
the crab legs. What is going on here?
He couldn't afford a cape this week, so he wore his crab cape.
They say that aren't crabs the perfect evolution brings you to a crab or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's
leads
the
to
design they were going with. The perfect evolution of Sigma is crab.
It's crab.
Ah.
You know what? He has a lot of purple and yellow on him.
Yeah, I got some orange slices on his leg.
Yeah, I bet those colors would look good on another forgettable character, but I can't think of anything.
You sure? I don't think they've done that before.
I might just I think I'm just making stuff up. But so this design, I never noticed that his forehead gem is now it's like a scary eye.
Yeah.
It's spooky.
I also like how the face scars have gotten even bigger. It's like a butterfly now. Got little wings.
Yeah, he finally evolved into his own.
No, he evolved into a crab. We've been through
Oh,
this.
right. If we look over at this other picture here, it's the model from Dive from all these different angles. Like, I don't know, they really put some love into this design. I think it's really cool. And like, his belt is dangerous. His arms are trash cans that shoot fire.
Oh, I thought they were more like, yeah, trash cans.
They are trash cans.
I don't know what I was thinking fire hydrant. I guess that's because of the belt. I was
Oh, okay, all right.
that weird the profile one. It kind of gave me the fire hydrant vibes. But yes, trash cans is the correct terminology.
He's got his trash cans, but
oh my god, the back of
he
him,
shoots
it's
fire.
literally a crab.
It is evolve into
It's
crab.
literally a crab. I've never seen the back of him before. That's what it is.
He's ready to skitter away.
Oh my god.
The back looks really cool, like with his collar and the shoulders. Like, it just looks like it's part of the crab.
Yes.
It's just, I don't know, it's cool. You know, good job. It's weird to see the orange slices on his legs go all the way around. That's something I never noticed.
Yeah. Also the thong. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what that's what that's about.
Look at that close up of his face. He knows what you're thinking. Oh, so funny. What do you think
that
about?
That smile is really funny though. I love it. Zoom in on
He's
that.
just happy to be there. Zoom in on it.
Yeah, cause like the way it like curls up, it looks genuine, but the weird face paint that he got at the fair is like throwing me off.
He was in his Ultimate Warrior phase that day. But okay, so what do you think about the shield as a weapon? So we go from a sword to claws to a shield that can be electrified, and then, you know, it's trash can arms. But what do you think about the shield?
You've got to do a shield at some point, and like I get why they did, but I wish they did something more with those crab legs because they're so random.
I don't think I ever thought of them as crab legs. Like, I was like, oh, weird spider.
Wait, where'd you see the crab then?
Well, it was after you said it.
Oh, okay.
Until this conversation, I was like, oh, it's just a weird spider skeleton. He picked up Bow Spider and put him on his back.
That I could see happening.
Crab is so much funnier. He took Bubble Crab and he's like, no, you're coming with me.
He lost some of his abs. It's unfortunate.
Well, he lost abs and gained crab.
I wish you could see the face I'm making right now.
Reject abs, obtain crab.
Oh my god.
But no, I love this one. It probably stems from I just really like the X3 design aesthetic. Like, it's loud and it's big and it's messy, but you know what? It works. And it's crab. That's funny.
The X-Dive version makes the gloves look a lot lamer than they look in the art. I think it's the way that they shaded them. Like the light blue, it just looks like he's wearing gloves. Like he put on some
that's weird.
He's cleaning or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the light blue just doesn't work, I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
I think he's going out to make some snowballs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just happy to be invited.
Maybe it's because they're trash cans. He had to like put on gloves to like protect himself. That's all I've got.
Trash cans.
They're trash cans.
They totally are. Very dangerous trash cans, but trash cans nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the shield is a fine weapon. It's different. It makes the fight more unique, I guess.
Yeah, I like that they mix stuff up. Like, it shouldn't just be a sword, like, all the time. Like, that would be sad if it was just a sword.
Yeah. If you're gonna bring him back, do something with him. And
yeah,
they've been
exactly.
Doing. Oh, here's another art. This other dive art. here. It's a cool pose, but man, now I just can't stop seeing these weird blue gloves.
It is a cool pose. Wait 1 second. Oh, I was seeing if it was similar to the armored armadillo art, because like the
Okay.
shield on his arm. It's different. It's similar, but not close enough.
It's weird, like, this art implies that the handle for the shield is really, really close to the top, unless it just attaches to his trash cans.
I would assume wait, how does it attach to the trash cans if he's got the spikes? How does this work?
He just stabs it in the back. There's like a foam buffer on the back that he stabs into.
It's gonna pop off eventually.
Why is he a crab?
Dear Mega Man X3 designers, why is he a crab? SprinqGueen.
Love us.
I love it though.
It's great. It went from a design that I love to one that I love, but I'm laughing as I say it.
I always thought Mega Man X needed more crab. We had to bring back the bubble crab theme, so...
That's true.
Yeah, we need more crab.
The cure for this is more crab. So funny.
Have I told you about my my joke character, Crush Crawfish's cousin, Rock Lobster? Yeah. I gotta draw that eventually. But X3's got a lot of fish-related, water-related Mavericks, which is weird.
It really does.
I don't get it. Wait.
Crawfish, catfish, seahorse.
No wonder they put the dam on the box art. They put the dam on the box art. It makes sense. They knew there was too much water. The dam wasn't gonna hold. They had to have 3 Mavericks and Crab Sigma.
Is that what the Sigma's called? So we got Neo Sigma, and alright, someone update the wiki and make it say Crab Sigma.
That's what he is. I mean, ever since I saw the back, I'm like... I mean, this is always what I thought, but now I'm like, I gotta convince people that this is Crab Sigma, because turn him around, he's just a crab.
Turn him around. No, get over here, look. Crab.
Alright, that's all I have for Crab Sigma. How about you?
Yeah, I could laugh about that for a long time, but I don't have much more. So let's go on to X4 Sigma.
All right.
He's the Reaper.
Oh yeah.
He's scary.
He's cool. I love this design. I love the art too.
Yeah, it's really good. I love that the first time that you encounter him, he's like in the full hood and everything. He's like just floating there menacingly. And thankfully, we finally got art of that in Dive.
Oh yeah.
It's very cool. I'm glad that they did that, and you can see the eyes and the scars through the shadows. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And he kept the red color, red colored scars, but he toned it down a little bit. But that forehead gem is so ornate now.
Oh yeah.
I know he's so ornate. He's covered in tubes. You know, why not?
He's got more tubes than Dr. Doppler. He was like
He's
the tube guy.
The crabs evolved into boomerangs that come out of his shoulders.
Oh my god.
There's a theme here.
Yeah, and they look like claws too. Maybe they're still crab claws. It's possible.
Crab claws.
Yeah, they got claws.
Yeah, so he's got crab claws coming out of his legs, wrapping around his chest. Maybe someone was just hungry.
For crab?
You know, they're like, man, I could really go for some crab. Oh no, we gotta design a Sigma. Start looking down at their food. Start tracing it.
Look at the weird, like, thigh armor and, like, the arm armor pieces. Like, the orange things. I never noticed those.
It looks like weird bolios. It's like Just he's wearing bread armor.
Bread?
I'm not the biggest fan of that. It just like, why is it there? You know, it's like his knee pad fell off and glued to his thighs.
Yeah, it doesn't seem necessary to me either. Like, if those were gone from the design, I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah. But the scythe kind of makes up for it.
Oh, the scythe is so cool.
It is. And if you look at this concept art where he's standing up straight, it blends in better.
Oh, yeah.
The bread.
I didn't notice that, like, he starts to get the, like, the weird, like, calf muscles in this design. I thought it started with, the X5 design, but he's starting to get those, like, those Mega Man Zero calves.
He's a trendsetter. Wow, I never noticed that either. It's weird because he had the squishy legs like the classic design on X1.
Oh, that's
so
true.
So he was lagging behind, but through the power of Crab, you know, he jumped into the future.
Through the crab evolution, yeah. He saw the answers to the universe.
I don't know why he's got so many tubes. I'm gonna say it's just because it's like, hey, it's PlayStation. We can make him look more detailed in the games. Let's just give him some details. I think it's exactly that, which is a lot of the answer.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
But it still looks cool. He's in the really cool ripped up cape this time,
yeah.
And I think that's super rad.
Yeah, I love the ripped up cape.
It's really good.
And also, like you said, with him having a different, like, weapon for, like, each game. Yeah, the scythe is a really cool one.
It's a really, really fun idea, and then just playing it up where he's, like, just a full Grim Reaper mode at the beginning. It's perfect.
For someone that dies, like, so much, can he be the Grim Reaper?
I mean, he would know better than anyone.
Guess you're right.
But, yeah, X4 Sigma, it's good. It's not my favorite. I feel it's a little bit over-designed, but it's fun. It's a very fun design, and I'm glad that one came over to Dive playable.
Do you think Crab Sigma or this Sigma is more over-designed?
I'd have to say this one, the tubes.
Yeah,
it is
the tubes.
Because he's got tubes.
It's the tubes,
he has tubes and crab. Tubes and bread.
And boomerang crab.
Boomerang crab. See, the boomerang crabs are like, if he's fighting X and he falls over and he like doesn't feel like getting up, his boomerang crab legs can just kind of drag him forward.
Gross.
But no, it's a very cool design. It's not my favoriteest. Very cool design.
Yeah, it is really cool. I do like this one.
But yeah, that's our halfway point as far as the base games are concerned.
All right.
So join us next time where we discuss X5 through 8. Ooh.
Woo woo. We got some cool ones coming up.
Spoiler, Sigma's in all those games too.
No.
No. Oh, sorry.
No spoilers.
Oh no. But yeah, next time it shouldn't be too far off, so be sure to join us. And SprinqGueen, thank you for being on.
Thank you so much for having me. I had lots of fun with this one.
Oh man, and it's gonna be even more fun next time. So we'll see you there. Bye bye.
See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Rambles are back, baby! Thank you for your patience. Thank you to SprinqGueen for being on, and SilBee for editing. And, as always, a big thanks to our channel members. SilBee, Droopy, Asterisk, Dornor, SprinqGueen, Masterman, Fusion Catalyst, Thy Gameplaya, and the rest of our supporters. I hope you enjoyed the episode. See you next time. And thank you to Maple for trying to ruin the take, but this is the one we're going with. See you next time.
Skibbity doo ba, skilly da dow. Coleman is gone, so I'm gonna scat. Squealy doo bow. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Scat da 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 da. Skiddly doo bop bow.